Hello YouTube, this is Chaos Rippin. This is episode 28 of Spider-Man Web of Shadows. In this particular episode, I'm gonna title this my side quest grind. Best way I can put it. Honestly and truthfully, because I can't think of anything else right now. My brain kind of hurts. Because I have been at work. I've been getting things done, jumping around. I'm not going to say I'm going to be consistent, but I can say I'm going to try my best. As you can see, I am doing this lovely quest just because, yeah, I just need to get it done. And it takes all day. Now, this video actually was a lot longer, I think, than this. Like, a lot longer, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, between this episode and the next episode, all I'm really going to be doing is just grind, getting my side quest done so I don't have to go back to them again at all, which, just as you can see, you know what I'm saying, that's all I've really been trying to do, just getting side quests done, and more done for the most part. So anyway, how's everybody's day going so far, or night? Because I know some of you guys might be on your night shift grind. You know how that goes. You know, usually your day doesn't start until 4 p.m., which messes up your sleep. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I understand. You know, taking a 5 or 10 minute break. You know, just to get your head on straight. And you know it takes all day to go to sleep. Like, people who work only the morning shift do not understand that it takes heck, and I mean heck, to go to sleep. When on average you go to work, you probably go to work at 4. You don't get home till maybe 1, 2 o'clock or 12 o'clock, depending if you ride the bus or you Uber, or you know, you're driving yourself. Either way, you're tired. But as soon as you get home, you're up. And you're up for a really long time, unless you are like dead tired. Like dead tired. So, but much respect to all those night shift workers. I understand. Much respect to ooh! Yep. See, he didn't get any sleep last night. Much respect to you guys. Love you guys. Let's see what's going on.
Thank you, Spider-Man. With your help, our airstrikes have been most effective.
You're welcome. Do you have to pay for all the other stuff that got blown up?
That is not my department.
Let's see.
This black suit of yours, it is alive, yes?
Well,
So far as I know, it's a symbiote. It lives off me, but it also gives me additional powers.
You are sure the relation is symbiotic and not simply parasitic?
right.
If it was a parasite, it'd be harming me, rather than giving me strength and reflexes.
But it makes you angry.
What?
I am wondering what your plan is, should you discover that the suit is not as beneficiary as
It really
you
isn't.
think.
It's not going to come to that, okay? Look, I know how these things work. It's not going to come to that.
Anybody remember the original Spider-Man TV show?
I have an urgent mission for you.
Are you saying all that other stuff was not?
I am saying that you will go out at once to assist one of my combat teams that is under attack by flying
Yes,
symbiotes.
ma'am.
I see. Free trip to Vultureland.
You are my only available asset. Get there as fast as you can.
On my way. Even though you called me an asset.
So many bad jokes. But yeah, that black suit, yeah, if anybody ever watched, like, not Spectacular Spider-Man, but the original Spider-Man TV show, I think Fox did it. Yeah, when that black suit got put on, all heck broke loose. I mean, it was cool in the beginning, but then afterwards it was like, started getting angry, can't control himself. And you see a little bit of that in this, if you play the bad side of this video game. So it is what it is. But yeah, you know, working that night shift, it's not fun. It's never fun. You know, some people get used to it and then they just go like, it is what it is. Either way, it's still kind of hard going to sleep. I personally don't like night shift because you can't get anything done. Like, most of the time you're up at midnight and you know you can't get anything done, but when you need to get something done, you have to destroy your sleep. Wake up at like midnight. You have to wake up like at like 7 in the morning, but yet you probably only go to sleep at like 5 because you have to be up at about 1 or 2 depending on how you feel. So it's one of those things, but to each his own though. You know what I'm saying? Some people can function better on the night shift, some people can't. Who knows? Yeah, I'm swinging around like crazy, man. I mean, I'm really swinging around like crazy, trying to catch up to this dog on. I was trying to get the vultures, those vulture symbiotes, but I wasn't getting any luck. And then, I don't know. I think I was trying to get an achievement too, but it is what it is. Plus, I messed up a lot too. I wonder if I kept that part in here or not. See, what I usually do is I edit this stuff first, and then I'm busy at work most of the time. So, yep, I messed up. Yep, I remember now. I messed up. Yep. And I honestly, I'm not trying to be funny, I don't think I even edited this thing for it. But I probably did and didn't think about it. Either way, I'm still having fun. I think with this episode, I was trying to be as organic as possible, but a lot of times, you know, with playing open world games, you really don't get the chance to be organic, you know? In other words, I'm sorry, let me correct that. You don't get a chance to be, how is his wings not, you know what I'm saying, being all webbed up too? Anyway, you don't get a chance to just like play the game without editing and changing things and stuff like that. So it is what it is. I mean, yeah. Now I will say for the next episode, I will try to do that beginning illustration intro, or whatever you want to call it, like I did before. It's just with this one, I just wanted to kind of jump in and keep it going, but I think I might try to do that more often. You know, it makes the videos look a little more professional. I'm not the greatest at it, of course, but I'll try. I think the next thing I'm going to work on is thumbnails. Yeah, thumbnails. Yeah, thumbnails. I know someone who knows how to do thumbnails really well, so I'll ask him. I think he has a YouTube channel also. And he's actually a really good YouTuber. I'll put the link down in the description for him and stuff like that. He's really good. You know what I'm saying? What he does, and he has like I think what, 300, 400 subscribers right now. So much respect to him. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't think I made it to this one. Yeah, I didn't at all. I did not make it. I don't know how this happened, but it is what it is.
The combat team is safe, but our work is not done.
I did nothing.
I had a feeling.
Spider-Man, there is a large concentration of these creatures nearby.
Right, knock down the flying symbiotes.
You must destroy the source of these creatures.
You discovered the pods that hatch these flying things?
I'm afraid so.
Oh, sure. Nests just make more symbiotes.
So cool. But you know, honestly, that superhero stomp or that superhero landing literally destroys your knees, because instead of you landing on your feet, you know, in a wide stance, you land on your knee, and that impact shatters knees. If you're lucky and your knee just hurts, you're fine. But yeah, do that from a long distance. You'll be asking for the paramedics. Yeah, but like I said, in this episode and the next one, I'm just grinding, trying to get trying to get all my accomplishments done for the most part. You know, because you know how it goes. You have to kill a certain amount of enemies or do a certain amount of this, a certain amount of that. I'm getting some of the big stuff done. Stuff I really don't want to do personally, but it is what it is. So yeah, this video is chock full of it. So yeah. Oh my god. And like I said, I think I was just trying to be as organic as possible with this video, but I know the next one I edited the living crap out of that thing. it was the next video after this one. I think altogether though, time-wise, it's about an hour's worth of actual video, but the original video itself, for the second video, or the one after this one, about an hour and 40 minutes long. Oh yeah, 1 hour and 40 minutes, and all I got for real was 20 minutes. See, on that day particularly, I was stressed out, and I needed a way to de-stress. So I said, well, I'm playing this game anyway, I might as well. I wasn't thinking like, I need to be getting things done with and over with, but no, wasn't working out that way. I was just going and going and going and going and going, and I'm like, not using my brain at all. You know what I'm saying? It just wasn't a good day that day. I forgot what was happening, but yeah, it was just a bad day. It was really just a bad day. And man, these pods, I hate them. They have a great counter though, but I hate them so much. I mean, they counter everything that you do. You know what I'm saying? You have to time them. I mean, you know how like with most boxers, you can kind of look at the shoulders, or you notice when someone's like throwing a punch at, or anybody who's ever been punched at. If you look at someone's shoulders instead of looking at their head, you can kind of tell when they're about to punch you, or at least kind of tell. But, you know, it's like a telltale sign. But with the pods, there's no telltale sign, at least not to my knowledge. You just keep going and keep going and keep going, and just hopefully you get... Wow, what happened? Whoa, okay. Hopefully you're able to counter it the right way and keep pushing. But as you can see, the city has finally changed over. Like, I know it probably has in the last episodes, but it really changed. Like, there are tentacles everywhere and symbiotes everywhere, and just, man, it's like Prototype all over again. You know what I'm saying? The worse it gets, more the city changes, and you about to take this butt kicking like, man, take it. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Oop, angel look. Thank you. Appreciate the flying lessons. You know, I need the ride. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I appreciate it so much. Oh man. Oh my god. Hold on, everybody. Give me a second. I gotta grab my phone. I want to make weird noises, and I need to get some information out of it. So just enjoy this lovely gameplay for just a minute. I promise I'll be right back. Trust me, there's plenty of action around. Oh my god, do not hit the citizens. Jesus. Yes, I'm back. Oh my god. I'm back. Just saw a weave. It wasn't lovely. It was not lovely at all. But anyway. Oh my god. But yeah, I think I was just really in one of those moods. Trying to take them out. But it just didn't work out that way. None of this worked out the way I wanted it to. Look at that. See, it's like a fail-safe, you know what I'm saying? It was like, really? Really now? Really? You have to be like right next to the force field. But yeah, I had to grab my phone for a minute. Not because I'm trying to, you know, do multiple things at one time. I want to make sure I get that YouTuber's name right. So, yeah. And oh, has anyone seen Cloak and Dagger from Freeform? Oh my god. I don't know anything about the Netflix, Hulu, or Freeform, or anything like that. I know CBS has been kind of connected to the majority of these series. Much respect to them for that show. I mean, much respect. I got nothing but respect for that show, man. I mean, they're tackling issues that, man, I mean, you saw bits of it here and there, like Luke Cage and other series, of course. You know, Daredevil, and even, I think you saw a little bit of in Jessica Jones. And even in, well, anyway, most of the Marvel TV shows, they've been doing a really good job with, you know, talking about issues that normally you don't really get to talk about that much. But yeah, I mean, man, I mean, just the way they got from the first episode to the last episode, it's an awesome show, man. I mean, it is probably geared more towards like college kids and women and stuff like that, which is totally cool. You know what I'm saying? But it's still a good show. You know, so much respect for them for that. You know, I mean, the more that they pay attention to the fact that you don't produce trash, you make sure you put the money where it needs to go, and these Marvel TV shows will make your money back. They're great investments, and I hope they continue with that, because like I just said, like for the first time in a long time. Oh my god. But anyway, yeah, if you put the money there, I mean, let's be real. I mean, the ROI on those, it's gotta be huge, man. I mean, Disney has like monopoly. I don't know, monopolize is the right word for it, but you know, if that is a word, but they basically monopolize the whole board when it comes to like, I mean, Star Wars. You got Disney already. Star Wars. I think Pixar in some cases. Because I saw like, you know, I saw the Incredibles 2. Awesome. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, yeah. So please, I mean, they got the Monopoly board covered all the way around, because they got Disney. Disney got Disney, of course. Then you got Marvel. Then you got Star Wars. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know which way they're gonna go, but the one thing I'm so glad that they do, and they did it with Marvel in the beginning. Well, Marvel did it in the beginning, and then when Marvel Studios got bought out by Disney said, let's keep this rolling going. They kept as close as they could to how the stories are in the comics, as close as they could. And I think it was mostly, I think from my understanding, the Cloak and Dagger is more from the Ultimate universe, but I might be wrong. You know, I know the Avengers movies are mostly, or they at least get a lot of inspiration from the Ultimate universe, which, you know, hey, that's not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, they're still changing some things around, of course, because of the film. Wow, I just tossed that thing like it was nothing. Whoa, so awesome. Yeah, oh yeah, so awesome. But I mean, but yeah, I think they based this one also from the Ultimate Universe. But hey, I mean, if it works, go for it. If it doesn't, you get rid of it. And I'm so glad that even still, they try their best. I'm so tongue-tied. They try their best to stick to the stories in the comics, and they stick to what makes the characters work. And even though you know, sometimes they mess up. You know, everybody saw the Inhumans. That was a big mess up. Oh God, it was so bad. You know, because at the time, you know, they didn't have access to X-Men, so you know, it is what it is on that. But at the end of the day, you know, Fox said, okay, I'm giving it up. I'm giving it to you. Do what you can with it. But the one good thing from that is Deadpool and the X-Men movies, either good or bad, you know, and Logan and the Wolverine and stuff like that. I mean, you know, and without them, let's be real, without them, you wouldn't have got half the superhero movies that we got, and you wouldn't have had either a template or a what to do, what not to do when it comes to superhero movies. Because a lot of the time, everything was all campy, and you know, you couldn't get bloody and stuff like that. And you know, and then you know, then Ryan Reynolds saw that, you know, doing it that way didn't work for him, so he went and said, "No, I'm doing radar." And you know, of course, give much respect is due. You know, Sony, you know, doing their thing. When the Dolph Lundgren Punisher movie and Blade movie, yeah, even 3. You know, gotta get props, dude. Wesley Snipes, right on to you, bro. I ain't mad at you. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what people say about you. Right on. You know, give them respect to the past, because without the past, you got the present. But the big thing I want to say is that Disney learned that pay attention to the past, and then, you know, fix what you can and make it work. Now, I won't lie. I saw the last Jedi movie, I guess. I'm not a Star Wars fan, you know, like that. So I'm not gonna show any disrespect or anything like that. But the last Star Wars movie I saw, I think it was after Rogue. Yeah, they could have did a lot better with that one. I'm not gonna lie. They could have did a lot better. You know what I'm saying? I mean, as a movie, and don't get me wrong, I've seen surprisingly enough all the Star Wars movies. I've actually seen them, but as an entertainment value, not because, you know, this factor, that factor, this factor, that. Wow, I didn't know you could do that for real. But just as, you know, entertainment, I've seen all the Star Wars movies, and yeah, I saw the last one with the unfortunate. Unfortunately, you know, the woman who starred as Princess Leia, and unfortunately that woman's mother passed away, so much respect to her. That's a heartbreaker right now. You know what I'm saying? I mean, real talk, that's a heartbreaker, you know. You know, the way they kind of put the story together and the way they killed the characters off for the most part, I understand Disney trying to do something different. Maybe they learned their lessons. I mean, hey, look at Iron Fist. I mean, yeah, that's kind of bad. You know? So, hey, you got to have your flops with your wins. So, live and learn and move forward. But, you know, but for the most part, I will say they learned their lesson and then they moved on. You know what I'm saying? They learn their lesson, good or bad, see what works, get rid of what doesn't, and call it a day. Yeah, so, moving on from that, let's see, and I still got them too. Anyway.
All clear. Commence landing procedure.
Couch. That YouTuber's name, Leviathan Vaughn, man.
Bring another one over, Spidey.
Man, this guy. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, Leviathan Vaughn.
All right, we're ready for another one.
455 subscribers as of now. Much respect to him.
Ready when you are. Get him over here safe, Spidey.
If you guys enjoy, like, man, what does he have? I'm looking at my phone while I'm doing this, so please don't take this the wrong way. Yeah, for Honor, man, he has a boatload.
Cabin's full. Be right back.
Let's see. Let's see. I'm just kind of running down what he has right now. Let's see. For Honor duels, for Honor best clips, Beyond Two Souls, God of War 3 remastered. Dead by Daylight, Survivor, Random Moments, Life is Strange Before the Storm, Hellblade, you know, yeah, I mean, there's a lot on here actually. Definitely, he's a For Honor streamer. I mean, he had like 68 videos on here. I see. So yeah, that's the big boy. That's the claim to fame. Right, so much respect. But yeah, much respect to him. I'll have a link to his channel on this video. So gotta help out the ones that help you out. So much respect to him and his family. So thumbs up. But yeah, right now, like I said, I'm just trying to get stuff done. And I'm just trying to get things together. And kind of sad that I have to actually use my phone while I'm recording. But it is what it is. Because honestly, I don't, I'm actually physically using my computer right now, and I don't feel like doing all the whole split screen stuff. So it is what it is. So, yeah, 10 more to go. Just 10 more to go. Oh my God! Just 10 more to go. Oh man. Yeah, you about to get this butt kicking. Take this butt kicking like you're supposed to. So they're called Vulturelings? That's what they're called? Really? Wolverine's going like, oh yeah, that's what I want to talk about. The original voice of Wolverine, man, I wish they would have kept his voice, man. I don't know if it's because of like Fox, but this all under Fox. So. But anyway, not the Wolverine that we know. I'm talking about from the original X-Men TV show, the good one. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody grew up watching. You know what I'm saying? The original X-Men TV show. Oh my God, that voice, man, it's uncanny. But I remember one scene I wanted to bring this up because I'm thinking of Daredevil, and I know from my understanding, the religious background of Daredevil is Catholic, just like Nightcrawler. And from there, I'm thinking like the one scene in the X-Men where I think they go to not Liberia, but some place like that. I think where they had like monks and monasteries, not like Chinese monks. I mean like the white monks. You know the one that's saying oh and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, and just the talk of like straight up religion in a comic book show, and I mean they tackle it honestly to the best of their ability, and it wasn't bad at all. You know what I'm saying? I mean, much respect to that, you know? And you don't even get to see that most of the time. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. Nowadays, everything is kind of, nothing's cartoonish anymore. You know, like, don't get me wrong. Avengers Assemble, I hope they come out. I think they still got shows out. They got Spider-Man. But that's all, like, action. But I remember when... Spider-Man, the original Spider-Man TV show, the one everybody knows and loves and stuff like that. I'm not talking about the one now. Even though the Ultimate Spider-Man was cool, don't get me wrong. It started off, kind of but it was cool at the end. And I wish they would have kept it going instead of switching up. But at that, I do like how they integrated the new Spider-Man, and it's like, oh yeah, we're gonna keep the same kind of Avengers, but just integrate this other guy and not worry about the other guy. So anyway, that is what it is, man. Just storytelling at its best and at its worst sometimes. It is what it is. So anyway, I love how with Static Shock and the X-Men and even Spider-Man in some cases. The Fantastic Four, how they would deal with certain issues, whether it was racism or religion, prejudice. I mean, the whole 9 yards. They did it in such a way that it was graceful, but it was intelligent. But it was good enough for kids to watch, and but it was it still struck a chord in you as an adult, you know, because you understand the themes behind it. You know what I mean? Yeah, double kill right there. But yeah, you understood it, and I wish they went back to that. You know, I mean, much respect to, you know, Avengers Assemble and stuff like that. And I know if they ever get a chance to do X-Men, they're gonna do the whole purchase thing. But honestly, if they decide to do the X-Men again as a TV show, go back to the roots and like go get some either Chinese or Korean animators and stick to the whole comic book look and stay away from the Warner Brothers look. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's be real. The look of the X-Men was like right out the comics. I mean, that was basically anime to me, or at least the closest thing I could get to, you know, anime at the time. I didn't know no better, so don't fire my brain up and go crazy. Yeah, it was the closest thing to anime at the time we had, for me, was like watching the X-Men, you know what I'm saying? And if anyone knows anime, and anybody who's seen Dragon Ball, you know what I'm talking about when I say that muscle definition in each character. It literally looked like remember the one episode when they went up against the Morlocks? I remember grabbing the comic around the same time, and I was literally turning the page, you know what I'm saying, when the Storm went up against the leader of the Morlocks and stuff like that, and the X-Men played that same episode, and I'm going like, oh my god, they look exactly the same, and I'm like, oh my god, you know what I'm saying? And like, it was just, oh man, like right there, man. Yeah, they need to keep up with that. I mean, don't get me wrong, and the only reason I said that, honestly, was because the anime X-Men, not the Wolverine, I mean the X-Men, they basically look just like the show, the original show, you know what I'm saying? I mean, they basically look like the show. I'm like, when I saw it the second time, you know, and the only different character they had was like some girl with psionic powers, and like she had like basically this big old psionic suit of armor and stuff like that. I think she was like Japanese or something like that. But I'm like, if the Japanese people or the anime people who have done this, they might have been Korean too, I'm not sure, I don't know the backstory. But if they did that, and you guys can shell out so much money for, and you know, great for like Age of Ultron and Luke Cage and Daredevil. Man, just give the they're not little, because some of the Japanese folks are tall, so that's a misconception. But give those Japanese animators their money, and let's get some more X-Men. And let them do it, because the one thing I do love about Japanese animators, and you let them get hold of a property, they don't care. I mean, as long as you give them the story, they're not restricted like Americans are when it comes to telling a story. I'm not talking about, you know, anything perverted or anything like that. I'm talking about like if Wolverine, you know, if he gets shot in the comics and the bullet wound pops off and then, you know, he heals up, that's what's gonna happen. Just speak of that. If in the comics, perfect example, if the conversation between, let's take this, just take it the way you're supposed to. If the only way to bring in Black Panther is to use the Fantastic Four, guess what's gonna happen? They're going to use the Fantastic Four to bring in Black Panther. Simple, plain to the point. You know what I'm saying? And if you understand how the movies and how the TV shows and how Fox and Disney and all the whole war, you're not over there. They're not restricted. They're like, I don't care. Here, this is what it is. You know, you gave us the property to use the A, B, C, and D. This is what we're going to use. I mean, I've seen anime, the Punisher and Black Widow anime. Whoo, the one they did for Iron Man. Now, the Wolverine one was actually pretty interesting. You know, it was a little drawn out for me, but still good. And the one for Blade, oh, they went ham. So yeah, I mean, I wish they didn't have those restrictions here, because now I want to watch them, except the Wolverine one. But, you know, not much respect to Wolverine, don't get me wrong, but not the Wolverine anime. I'm good on that, you know what I'm saying? I've seen it, but no disrespect though, because it's still building blocks, y'all. You know, that compound interest, they're building blocks to something better. But anyway, yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, man, I mean, if they did a good job, and it looked just like the original show, the original Fox show. I mean, just right out the comics, man. I mean, come on. I mean, the only difference that they had was Beast looked like a cat instead of like a guy with like Wolverine's hair, and you know, I mean, if you think about it, he in the show he looked kind of like a big old gorilla, you know what I'm saying, with fangs, with more human features. Where in the comics, I believe he looked more like a cat, and they kept up with that same look, if I'm not mistaken. So much respect and love for that. You know what I'm saying? You know, even the way that they look, I mean, the differences between you know, Wolverine's a little bit more stockier and buffed out in certain places, and Cyclops is a little more thinner in certain places, and just, you know, and no one was over sexualized, you know what I'm saying? I mean, they did have a little bit of sexuality, but it wasn't like overly done, like, oh my god, you know what I'm saying? Like they usually do in comics. Whoa, y'all see that? Yep, gotta get that grind on, gotta get the grind. But anyway, you know, they just stuck to the story, and that's just what it was. You know what I'm saying? So much respect to that. Even adding a character, if I'm not mistaken, but that might be a actual character, I'm not sure. But yeah, I was happy as a mug seeing that so much. So happy. But I wish they would have just brought that back, you know, and got that taken care of. I mean, even if you just got to pay Americans to learn over in Japan what they got, you know, come on. But there might be a trade secret kind of deal, so I don't know. I'm not really sure. Either way, it was done very well. Much respect to them for that. And thank you for the building blocks to making a great show, you know. Because, man, oh, wait, take it, and take it some more. But anyway, yeah, yeah, I was in one of those moves. Man, yeah, oh yeah, you about to take this bucket. I'm gonna beat the symbiote off of you. Is it pronounced symbiote or symbiote? Symbiote. I don't know. I can't remember it half the time. Oh my god, I can't remember half the time at all. Oh.
This area has been cleared of the infestation.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah. Well, on the road again. Finally got that taken care of. Just gotta be swinging on the road again. Oh my god. I wonder when they're gonna finally do an Incredible Hulk. Well, no, Agents of Smash is technically a Hulk property kind of deal, so I guess they kind of already did. Hulk and Agent of Smash. Hulk, Agent of Smash. Or Agents of Smash. So right on with that. You know, because I think that was kind of like a, what they call it, a kind of a side thing of Avengers Assemble. You know. But either way, well, people, it is time for me to call it a day. I am going to move on to the next video. Oh my god, I appreciate everybody. I love everybody. Thank you for everything you've been doing for me. And much respect to everyone. And like I said, check out, the YouTuber's channel, Leviathan Vaughn. But this is Chaos Rupert signing out, saying thank you. Have a blessed and wonderful day.
Get the engineers back on those barriers. Tell the pilots on standby to grab a rifle and deploy on the line. If we fail here, there's no retreat. I want every man who can fire a gun to limp, crawl, or drag themselves out here to hold this
Peace
line.
out, y'all.
SHIELD is the last defense for all of Manhattan. maybe for the entire world. Stand ready.
Wow.
That goes for you too.
Right.
The 3 gates are the most critical point of our defense. Damn it! They are attacking the gate emitters. Spider-Man, take them out before they destroy it.
Yes, ma'am.
But anyway, peace out. Much love.